What's up guys, it's Will from TechBeat TV bringing to you a review. This will be of the Draco 4 aluminum bumper style case for the iPhone 4. It is made out of aircraft grade aluminum, weighs about 21 grams, and it is a sliding type bumper case, and I'll kind of go into that a little bit more in a bit. It does incorporate keys to cover your vibrate switch, your volume buttons, as well as your standby wait key. So there's not much in the packaging and design. That was pretty much it. I'm just removing some of the components. And what they do is they incorporate spare screws and a hex key. So what you'll see is you've got your hex screwdriver here, two spare hex screws, just in case you lose the other two at any moment in time when you're swapping out cases or anything like that. So this is the bumper style case. It's on the phone right now. So as you can see, it does incorporate covered, removable volume buttons, as well as the vibrate switch is covered and protected. And what you'll have also here is a standby wait key cover and a cutout for your headphone jack and mic switch. Nice wide opening for your 30-pin connector and mic and speaker. Nothing to cover the back. I do have a shield on here covering the back, and you'll see the Draco 4 logo right there. And then on this side it is says inspired by Def Japan. I got this in signature TechBeat TV colors. Love this blue. The aluminum has no marring, no scratching whatsoever. The packaging was great. It actually has fared pretty well while using it for the last few days. It is great. You won't get that shock protection for the back. It does not really have any type of lay on the table design, so you will want to have a screen shield, and it will accommodate screen shields on the front and the back. It will not accommodate the wider or thicker covers for the edges. I do not recommend it because it is a tight case, but if you really have a nice thin film, you might be able to get it on there, but it might be a little bit too tight. I recommend nothing on the chrome if you use this bumper style case, but you will be able to use that front screen shield and a back screen shield without no worries. It doesn't kind of cover the rim of it. Installation is easy. There's two hex screws located here and here. What happens is these two pieces slide off and you're good to go. You do have internal components that I'll show you in a minute. Taking it off is relatively easy. It is a good feel in the hand. Profile hasn't been enlarged that much. It's got this kind of wider top and bottom, but I actually felt pretty nice in the hand and comfortable. I really like having it covered, but the installation was a breeze. Much easier than other cases that I've seen that uses more screws. And what you're going to do is you're just going to loosen the screws, the hex screws located on the top portion and the bottom. And I'm just going to unscrew this. Bear with me here. Don't over tighten as it will strip the screws. So removed one. Now remove the other one. Having a two-screw design is nice in that the installation and removal is fairly easy. Once you get them to be the screws removed, they pretty much slide off and your phone slides right out. And what you can see here is these are the covered pieces to the vibrate switch, the volume rockers, as well as the standby wait key. There was a little bit of an issue with the standby wait key button. I was able to depress it, but I wish the button came out a little bit more. I think if you can see right, if I'm grabbing the right one, if you can see right here, it's going to be really hard to tell, but that was made a little taller. I would have been able to kind of press it a lot easier. It's still depressible, but the reason is it was almost flush with the surface, so I would have just liked it to be raised a little bit more. And if you guys do have headphone jacks, certain headphone jacks will work with this, some may not. The reason for this is the cutout is not wide enough for some of the larger 3.5mm jacks, so do be careful with that. And on the inside, and I wanted to show you that, each one of the corners have these protective gel or silicone components, so that it does have shock protection. So if you do drop it or anything, you will be able to have some sort of shock protection on the internals. And it does have that SIM card tray slot opening. But other than that, guys, those are really the only downsides. The standby weight key and the headphone or 3.5mm jack was just a little bit too small of a cutout to use on some of the headphones that I normally test with the different cases. There you have it. If you guys have any questions, concerns, feel free to let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And as always, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys real soon with another product review. Front portion has a Apple smart cover design, with the back being just a leather sleeve or leather case for just the back portion of the iPad.